Hey, it's Meg. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making the journal that I will be using for the Junk Journal July challenge, which is just around the corner now. So if you haven't already made your journal, or you don't know what Junk Journal July is but you would like to join in, take this opportunity to sit down and make your journal with me. So I am making an accordion style journal for this, and if you want full detailed instructions on how to do this, then I have a tutorial on my channel. But honestly, if you watch along with this, you'll see it's a really simple and easy method. Like, there's no sewing or measuring, I'm just sort of sticking things together really. So it's super easy if you want a low pressure journal to use for this challenge. But if you don't know what Junk Journal July is, it is a month-long challenge that I host over on my Instagram, and each day there is a new prompt to inspire you to create in your junk journal. So every day in July there's a new prompt, and it's always super fun, and all you need to do to get involved is to post a picture on Instagram and use the hashtag JunkJournalJuly. So let me know in the comments down below whether you're going to be joining in with Junk Journal July. I would love to see all your pages in the hashtag. This year we will be kicking off in style with a YouTube collaboration that I am so excited for. So on the 1st of July at 6 PM BST, join me and a bunch of other creators that I will pop on the screen now for a collaboration. So we'll all be posting a video sharing our top tips for beginners, and you'll be able to find lots of junk journaling inspiration. So keep an eye out for that. Would love to have you join the junk journal party, I'm gonna call it. That's what it feels like to me anyway. So I wanted to chat to you guys today a bit about creative habits and building a routine where you are creative a lot of the time. And notice that I say a lot of the time, not every day. And I know this is a little bit funny because obviously we're about to kick off a 31-day prompt challenge, but I've never said that you have to do a prompt every single day. Like, totally take it at your own pace. If you want to do one prompt per week or a couple of prompts in one go, totally up to you. But I wanted to chat a little bit about creative habits because I'm also part of Romany's One Book July, and this year she is focusing all on routines and habits. So I'm often asked how I find the time to journal, and if I journal every day, and like, how do I journal so much basically. And the honest answer is I A, don't journal every day, and B, don't create as much as probably social media makes it look like I do. So, you know, there will be times where I will sit down to journal to film a video. Not that I'm creating to have content, but that is kind of an overlap in time where the time that I'm dedicating to filming is also then my creative time, if that makes sense. So I don't journal every day, but what I have is a mindset where I know that I want to create, I know that it's important to me, and so I will find the time during my week to do that. And you know, I don't do it every day. I've got a full-time job and all sorts of stuff going on in my life, so it's unrealistic to have that pressure on yourself that you are going to have to journal every day. Now, if you want to start out trying to build a habit, then yes, it's great to have, you know, maybe an alarm set on your phone every day to remind you to do something, because that is how you start building up a habit, is obviously doing it regularly. But what I would say to you is, if you are looking to build maybe a junk journal habit where you know, junk journal, then pick something where you know that you do it anyway. So if you know that every morning you wake up and you sit and have your morning coffee, then use that time to also do 5 minutes of journaling. And I think the important thing to remember with anything creative is that it doesn't have to take hours. You don't need to be able to sit in a studio with loads of stuff and, you know, create for like 8 hours straight. If you do 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, it adds up. If you do 5 minutes every day, you'll get to the end of your week and you will have done over half an hour's worth of creating, which you wouldn't have got to if you hadn't taken the time to do those 5 minutes. And I think people say this a lot as well, but if you have 5 minutes to scroll through Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever your poison is with social media, then you have 5 minutes to sit and do some journaling. So maybe the next time that you pick up your phone and want to just sort of do a bit of scrolling, maybe stop yourself and think, actually, I would like to prioritize my art and I would like to prioritize creating. And that is a great way to swap out time that isn't being taken away from anything apart from just random scrolling, and then transferring it then into building your creative practice. So little and often, and also not being so hard on yourself if you skip a day or a week and you don't do any journaling. There is nothing wrong with jumping straight back into where you left off. There's no journal police, art police out here to, tell you off for not doing a day or for catching up. If you're, documenting your day and you're catching up with the week where, life just did life things and you didn't have the time to do that, then there's nothing wrong with that. So if you're wanting to join in with Junk Journal July for 31 days, and you end up getting to the end of it and you've only done 20 pages because you maybe skipped a few days or you had a bit of a break, you've still done 20 pages that you wouldn't have otherwise done. And I think it's important to focus on that, focus on the win that you have had and what you have done, rather than focusing on what you haven't done. So, it can be easy to get sort of discouraged because you think, well, I haven't finished the challenge and there's 11 days missing, but you did 20 of them. That's fantastic. That's 20 more than you would have done had you not joined the challenge. So if you're thinking that you don't want to join in with Junk Journal July because you don't know that you have the time, or you think that you won't keep up, then if you've just done one page and post it under the hashtag, that is great, and I would love to see that. There is no pressure to complete everything. Take it at your own pace. If you're still doing this in months to come, that's great. The whole point of this is to just give you some inspiration and starting points and things to journal about. So if you're stuck for ideas and you think, oh, I want to journal but I don't know what to journal about, then having prompt lists like this is a really great way of giving yourself that starting off point. You can do these prompts in different orders, do them backwards, do like the even numbers and then the odd numbers. It is totally up to you. And if these prompts are something that you're not feeling, then I have 5 other previous challenges from the past couple of years, because we also do a Junk Journal January. So if you head over to my Instagram under the little guides button, I have a guide that has all the previous year's prompts. So if you are feeling stuck for inspiration, then there are 180 prompts potentially if you've not done this before. And even if you have done this before and you've done the challenge, you can always revisit them and think, how can I interpret the prompts in a different way? Or how can I use these prompts maybe in an art journal or in my writing or whatever your creative practice is? This isn't just limited to junk journaling, because I had a lot of questions saying, can I do these prompts in my whatever it is journal? And yes, obviously, take these and run. I would love for you to just create. That is all I'm here to do, is to help you to get creative and get journaling, basically. So this is my final junk journal that I have created for the Junk Journal July challenge. So like I said, I hope to see you over in the Junk Journal July hashtag and at the kickoff party with the YouTube collaboration. And I am really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be such a fun month. So if you don't want to miss any of the fun, then make sure you subscribe to my channel. I upload every week normally, but obviously next week there will be 2 videos because we have the collaboration. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are. Stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!